Certified True TV. We are back. What is going on? Feeling good, feeling great. It is the Thursday, April 13th, 2023. Please smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, Certified True TV. You know, sign up for the website. It's absolutely free. Let's talk about it. Have a conversation. People are voting. Let's get right into it, man. The most underrated man on YouTube is Certified True TV, but let's talk about it, man. Right? So, viral story. Target security guard slugs female shopper in the face after she demanded her $1,000 bill be paid by reparations. Before telling cops this was her Rosa Parks moment. The male staff member threw the punch after an altercation over groceries. Female shopper claimed she wanted the Ohio store to pay for her purchases. He claimed to be acting in self-defense following the incident. Shocking video footage has revealed the moment a Target security guard punched a woman in the face after she demanded her $1,000 grocery bill be paid by the store in reparations. Security staff member Zach Cotter, 28, was caught on camera hitting Karen Ivery, 37, at a Target in Blue Ash, Hamilton County, Ohio. In October last year, after she grew aggressive with the manager. CCTV footage from the store shows Mr. Cotter intervening after an altercation broke out with the manager when Miss Ivery claimed she wanted the store to pay for her purchases in reparations. Make it make sense, man. Here we are again with this nonsense. Clown world, as Turan would say, 1 + 1 = 5. Right? Clearly maniacs, brainwashed maniacs walking around based off of the social media algorithmic manipulation. And it just gets interesting and interesting every single day, if you ask me. I see modern women walking around, lost, blowing in the wind, going wherever the wind goes. That's what I see with my own observable reality. Let me see if I can get you guys that video. I'm looking at one of the videos here. I can't play the video, all right, but you'll get the gist of what the video entails. I know this is old reporting. I don't know why, but they reported this. This happened in October. They just released the footage. Oh, it's on my, 1 second. Let's end that. So, you know, man, this is the mindset out here. And I realize a lot of things. With my channel, you will learn a lot in my channel. On my channel, you will learn a lot. You will learn, as Ralph would say. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Because it was just here.
member punched the suspect.
There's the video right there. But there's something else. This is what we need to... Yeah, this is what we got to play first. Stop that. All right, I'm learning, huh? People are learning out here. Maybe, yes? Where is Ralph?
Class, in what year was 1 plus 1? The answer is the amazing Ralph. Ah! Hi, Lisa. Hi, Super Nintendo Chalmers. Meow. I'm learning.
So let's find out if she's learning.
Okay? Now, here's what we would like to do. We would rather you walk outside and not make a big deal. If you're going to make a big deal, we're going to have to handcuff you and do all that other stuff.
Yes, you will.
Let's go. Don't get resisting too. Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's not.
If we're gonna go into it, let's do it. If you're gonna hold every line, you know what happened here.
I know, I just watched the video.
I asked to open a conversation, and he's still blocking me out, and you guys are protecting it.
Ma'am, you chased the one employee all the way to the front, okay? You made contact with her body by pushing your body into hers. I just watched it clear as day on the video.
Okay.
He then came out and you followed him all the way back here,
Okay.
making him fear for his safety. You backed him into an office and you got hit in the face, unfortunately.
When people are backed into a corner, they can choose. No. They can choose to do the right thing, or they can choose to lash out.
You were in the wrong here, just so we're
I held the line.
What did they say? Accountability is like kryptonite.
You didn't.
And I moved my line continuously. I asked, and when they did not respect, they were gatekeeping me. Like the whole world has kept people.
And you were free to leave at any time.
Absolutely.
But you didn't.
It's the white man. Huh? The victim role? It's the white man. He's victimizing me. Now, mind you, yes, I do think there is a bill that needs to be paid when it comes to reparations. But waiting on these people to do this, you're literally pulling straws out of a hat, an invisible hat. Like, you're literally doing this. It sucks, yeah, but this is where we are. You're not giving reparations out. They haven't done it. 40 acres and a mule. Where's that? So, you know.
Absolutely.
So,
Because it wasn't
you
right.
amplified the situation.
No,
You wanted something
when the
for...
laws are not right,
You wanted something...
you interference that can change.
You ready to go outside?
If the laws are meant to hold people down, you will fight for me, my community.
So, ma'am, I got to keep it real. Do you really think these officers, and it doesn't really matter about their skin color, but do you really think they give a fuck about black, like pro-black people? They don't care. I realized this a long time. So I know they don't care. So what I do is be a free-thinking person. Simple. You can raise your fist, the black fist, which is very powerful, but you can raise it. They don't care. Yes?
So outside.
You will come for me.
Okay. Let's go outside. Trying to give you the chance right now, just like before. You're elevating the situation when it doesn't need to be. It's already done.
It's not done.
It's done.
Absolutely
Tonight
not.
it's done.
No, it's not.
Now, to play devil's advocate, I mean, anybody out there can go to a grocery store and grab a bunch of items and then literally say, yo, Walmart, pay for this. Your local grocery store, yo, pay for this. They're not going to allow this. It doesn't matter. They're not going to allow this. Just saying.
People that look like you are done trying to gatekeep people that look like me.
That's what I've been saying.
What happened? What happened?
You got mad at them because they wouldn't give you your card for free.
I literally, no.
Yes.
You saw my heart. You understand what I was trying to do. I explained it to you.
Yeah, you were trying to have them comp some of the extra stuff. Yes.
So
Stuff that
a
you couldn't
large
afford.
conversation.
And then that large conversation spoiled into this, unfortunately, and this is where we are. That doesn't, just because your intentions were good does not make this any less illegal, unfortunately.
Right.
So we
But
have,
what happens when
so give me
laws
2 seconds.
are not okay for people? We
I
need to talk
have
about
to
it.
enforce the laws that are in place, okay? That is our job, that is our goal.
But he's not getting arrested for assault?
It's not assault.
He's defending himself.
Well, that's what, you know, people should know this. And I do think it's very cowardly that this man, you know, did punch her in the face. I do think it's very cowardly. But he's prepubescent, so he's like very ignorant about how to interact with people. And with social media and cell phones, interacting with people on a human to human basis, that's gonna be like next to nothing. Just saying.
We're all watching this together. You see where the police are holding the lines of my people?
Ma'am, you were
The
completely in the
laws?
wrong.
No, I wasn't. No.
But
This is
here's
the
the
problem.
thing, even if we're wrong, that's what court's for. So we don't need to argue about it. We just have to go with what.
So let me break this down. So basically, a person, like, okay, I'm going to use myself for an example, right? So I'm going to use myself an example. I go to my local Walmart. All right? I go to my local Walmart. What do? I grab a bunch of items. I mean, I could do this as a skit very easily. But I grab a bunch of items and I say I'm not going to pay. They're going to call the police on my black ass. Like, they're literally going to do this. They would love to see me and black folk in jail, fighting criminal cases, spending money, wasting. I've already done that. But some dude tried to fuck with me, and I literally taught him a lesson. Now we don't see him anymore. And you can take that and figure out what I'm trying to say, but more or less, they don't care. They don't give a shit. They don't care. You know? And I think it's sad that this woman, she needs food. She can't pay for the food. I think that's very sad and very, these are trying times. Like, this is not the time to fuck around, man. Like, these are very trying times in this country, North America, Canada, and United States of America. Like, there's so much news that I can't get to it all, not even with one stream. You know what I'm saying? But I do think that, this is where you are. It's every man for themselves at this point, or every woman for themselves at this point. I think it's sad. I think it's very sad, though. I do.
Probable cause of what the law states, okay? You can't touch other people, okay? You can't make other people. You did. I watched the video. Okay? You can't do that. You can't make people feel for their safety. That's why it's menacing, okay?
Man, I think this is going to sound controversial, but I think any person that is an adult that understands what's going on, you should be fearing for your safety wherever you go. Because you don't know what could be lurking at your door. That's basically what I'm saying.
You can't chase employees back in offices. That's disorderly
He
conduct.
asked me. He was gatekeeping me.
Ma'am, you were free to leave.
No, he knew about the police. He said, I will call the police. Instead of doing that, he ran back here
And you chased him.
to have.
So that's on TikTok. Where are we at? Okay, so that is on TikTok. And then you have the video here, right? This is the video. This is the guy, right? It's only 11 seconds. It went viral, right? So,
Inside the
all right, there he is there,
office.
right? He's getting ready to clench a fist and punch this, lady in the face. This could have been handled very easily. But this guy used violence. I do think he's a coward for using violence. Especially on an older lady, man. That's pretty cowardly. Right? It's pretty cowardly, but people don't care about other human beings. Like, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? I think it's a cowardly thing, man. You punching like older women in the face because they disagree with whatever it is at your job. That's crazy to me. So she might be able to get a civil suit and sue them, especially if she attained injuries, right? If she attained some injuries, Yeah, if she attained some injuries, then she might be able to sue, but I don't know, man. It's going to be hard to say. It's going to be very hard to say. So let me see. So I got to put up this article. Let me find the article. 1 second. Let's go this. I want to find this article. Let's see if I can find this. Okay. So I posted this on my community tab. Here is this here. The world's baby bus laid bare. Fascinating graphic shows how global fertility rate has plummeted 50% since 1970 as developed countries ditch traditional family values. And my response to that is, how is that working out? The global fertility rate has rapidly fallen over the past 50 years, having been slashed in half since 1970. In more than 100 countries, the fertility rate is below the rate needed to maintain population. So this is where we are. This is what's going on. This is what's going on. A fascinating chart highlights how the world is in the midst of a reproduction crisis. Yeah. You know, the strong, independent woman say they don't need a man. Yeah. Well, that's becoming a crisis now. As developed countries fall out of love with having children. So developing countries are falling out of love with having children. In 2020, the global average fertility rate, the average number of children born to each woman was 2.3 compared to 4.7 in 1970, a staggering 51% drop over half a century. Swaths of Europe and North America are recording fewer than a 2 births per woman average, meanwhile, as fertility rates shrink in much of the world, they continues to grow in Africa. 31 of the top 32 countries with the highest fertility rates are on the continent, with Niger in the first spot with a rate of 6.9 children per woman. South Korea finds itself holding the dubious honor of having the world's lowest fertility rate, with each woman having 0.8 children on average. In both the United States and the UK, the fertility rate in 2020 was 1.6. And eventually, guys, this number is going to be just like South Korea. And that's what they want. Right? You want the country to be like South Korea. And then there's all right? So it's like, I don't know, is Canada here? I don't see it. So the highest, right, is African countries is the highest. Look at that. Yeah, Canada is 1.4. America is 1.6. Right? China is 1.5. Right? I mean, that's low, my guy. Fertility rate, children per woman, world is red. You can see in 1950, it was 5 children. And if you go by the time all the way to 20, I think that's 2020 or 2024, it's decreasing. Look, there's a decrease right there. Do they care? Probably not. United States is 3 from 1950, and it was going up 1960. And by 1970, it was decreasing, and it's still decreasing. And there's another one. United Kingdom is orange. So the graphic by Visual Capitalists gathered data from the World Bank and International Development Organization led by world governments dating from 1960 to 2020. The downfall trend in fertility rates in the developed world is the result of multiple factors. And I want people to understand this. It said multiple factors. Women are having children much later in life as they prioritize careers. So making money doing the strong, independent woman thing is more important than finding a man and procreating and having a nuclear family with him or a family unit. Or they get knocked up by a dude that ain't shit. But there it is right there. Couples are also settling down and getting married much later, which narrows women's biological window to have children. Declining fertility among men is also thought to be playing a role, linked to poor diet and sedentary lifestyles. But some commenters, including Elon Musk, fear declining fertility rates could lead to stagnant population, destroying many nations' economies and overwhelming public support systems. According to the World Bank data, 106 nations have fertility rates below 2.1. The benchmark, experts say, is needed for a country to maintain its current population. 3 countries, South Korea, Hong Kong, Puerto Rico, have rates below 1.0. Also among the worst in the world are, I think that's Macau, 1.0 fertility rate, Singapore, 1.1, Metal, 1.1, Ukraine, 1.2, Spain, 1.2, Italy, 1.2, and China, 1.3. All of the world's leaders in fertility rate are in Africa, and then it states the African countries. Dr. Melissa Kearney, an economic professor at the University of Maryland, told DailyMail.com that the developed world was shifting away from traditional family values. And then you got to ask yourself, is that really working out today? I don't think so. No, I don't. She said in January there has been a greater emphasis on spending time building careers. Adults are changing their attitudes towards having children. They are choosing to spend money and time in different ways that are coming into conflict with parenting. She continued, the younger people are also showing more interest in leisure activities and travel now than they did before, on top of career building. Wanting to travel just comes into conflict with parenting. Many have pointed to high cost of childcare, student debt held by Americans in their early 20s, and other financial pressures. And then it just says America's baby bust laid bare. Number of children born to each United States woman. The 1800s it was 7, and it just 2020 it's below that, and it's gonna get even more worse. Fertility rate by state, and then it just lists the state. And then in Philadelphia will pay women to get pregnant. 250 women will receive the no strings attached payments from their 3rd month of pregnancy every month until their child's first birthday. Pregnant women in Philadelphia will be paid $1,000 a month as part of a trial program, hoping to lower infant mortality rates in the city. And then it says declining birth rates will put America in a position where there are more older people and fewer workers. This will stress on public programs like Social Security and Medicare, where a younger workforce funds care for the elderly. A smaller workforce will also lead to overall economic contraction and a less dynamic, less productive economy. And that's what you're going to see. Dr. Kearney warns that over time, the general quality of life of the average American could degrade. Immigration can help the country maintain a stable workforce in the short. Right? So they're going to have to incentivize women to want to have children with the modern man in this country. All right? And if they do that, that'll be good. But if they don't do that, then we're looking at some serious issues. So let me switch over to... Yeah, let me go over to the app. Let's go see what's popping over there. Haven't been on the app for a while.
This woman on Earth, you could do anything you wanted, and you chose work.
Every day I get closer to an unattainable goal. A one-woman lifestyle brand forever!
Well, I just used a dark web account to hack Goldman Sachs, remove trillions of dollars, and purchase everything your company offers. Congratulations, you're officially the most successful businesswoman on Earth. Fortune fulfilled. And now I'm emptying your bank accounts and giving the money back to Goldman Sachs, because I sit dead center on the alignment chart.
You son of a bitch!
How does it feel to achieve your dreams? Empty, right? Like when DiCap.
All right, let's go. So, see if we can get some new faces in here. So a lot of the same faces, same face. Let's see if she's the same face. It could be. It's a possibility.
Apology, you don't need to apologise, do you? I'm fine. This, whatever. Just don't bash the bishop, right? Don't fucking do it.
What? What is he talking about?
What's up?
What's going on?
Not much. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. You know, chilling before I did.
Where are you going?
I'm going to the bar. How's your night going? It's going well.
My night's going good. What kind of bar are you going to?
It's a really chill back kind of bar. You can smoke in the back. They have like a kind of like a dance area inside with the bar, and then outside they have another like outside bar with like like this wooden ass table.
Right.
It's nice. Yeah, they got like beer pong back there and all that. It's a really nice spot. I mean, it's kind of like ugly to me, but it's really chill.
Are you looking for a man at the bar, or you just want the men to come holler at you at the bar?
No, I'm just going there to just enjoy myself.
So if a man approaches you, what do you say to him?
I'm not interested.
So you don't want to deal with any man at all? Any man at the bar?
Honestly, I'm talking to someone at the moment, so no. It's just for my own entertainment.
So you're talking to somebody? How's that going?
Huh?
How's that going though?
How's it going? I mean, it's kind of recent. It's not really, far.
So I mean, I gotta, she was cool. That's a good start off. I like that, but I don't think she's talking to anyone. I think she's just saying she talked to someone. Shout out to you though.
Truth, you real, what's up?
Ain't that some shit? Like I don't get it.
Damn, what the fuck? Looking at the fucking work stuff.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
But there's no oxygen on Mars.
Yeah? That means there's no oxygen for him either. That Martian wants a fight, he'll get a fight.
Yes, I do. What's going on?
Oh, I wasn't asking you, but what's up, Certified True TV? I didn't notice her now. I favorited you, Alex.
Nothing much. So, what are you looking for out of life?
In life?
Yeah. Do you want to be a wife?
I don't know if I want to be a wife. That's out of the picture right now.
Do you have children?
No, I have no kids, no nothing.
Are you
Miss Rara, how's it going?
Are you interested in just hooking up and like doing the random sex thing?
No, I kind of keep to myself, to be honest.
So you're pretty much isolated.
I guess, yeah. I'll go out sometimes and I'll play pool against dudes and beat them for their money.
Where do you live at?
I live in Idaho.
Okay. What do you think a man desires from a woman?
What do I think a man desires from a woman?
Yeah.
Depends on the type of man you're dating, though.
I mean, roughly overall, what do you think a man desires from a woman?
I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. Like, I know what I want to give to a man.
And what is that?
But what they desire?
Yeah.
That's a trick question. I'm gonna have to think about that, because...
Let me ask you this though. Do you think the average man is invisible to you?
Invisible to me? I mean, I will recognize anybody, but in more than that aspect, probably not. But hears this a lot. I'm living my single, independent woman life right now. I'm focusing on myself and build my empire, so that way I can provide for a man.
Things like, I'm strong, independent, I don't need no man. Like, y'all impress me.
So, ma'am, let me break some news for you. The strong, independent woman nonsense is what I call it. Ma'am, it's a fiction of your imagination.
That's what everyone says.
Yeah, it is. It's a figment of your imagination. It's an algorithm through YouTube or whatever social media you use to make you actually be self-absorbed, thinking that you can get something that you don't deserve, that you don't qualify for. Because why would a man? Why would a man? Why would a man? Right? Why would a man want you to provide for him? He's already providing for himself right now. Go ahead.
Okay, well, I don't expect to provide for any man. I expect it to be half and half. But for myself, when I got out of my relationship 2 years ago, I realized there's aspects in my life that I can improve on to make myself more happy. And right now, my happiness matters more. I'm working. I just got my car I've been wanting forever. Have my own place. I'm going back to school. I'm trying to hustle on my own grind and make it back on my own. And if I could do it on my own, like, I feel like for me, it just makes me feel like I don't have to depend on another man like I did 2 years ago.
Well, you doing that, I mean, that's cool. You're getting what you want, but I'm saying it's gonna make you. It's gonna make you masculine because women don't want to be masculine. Women want to be feminine. So if you're gonna take on the masculine role, you're fighting against your purpose. You're fighting against your own essence of a woman. Because the transgender is now your opponent. So let me ask you this: what was your body count like? Is it more than 10? Less than 20? What is it like?
More than 10, less than 20.
Which one is it?
It's less than 20. The hell?
So you had sex with less than 20 men?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's.
Like 11.
Okay, so do you think a man that you would date in the future, do you think he's gonna ask you your sex history? Think he'll ask you that?
I mean, 100% probably. Like, just saying, I've had other men ask, yes, that I've dated.
Okay, so a trophy wife necessarily doesn't walk around with her man where other men nod as if they fucked you. That's disrespect. So
Yeah, 100%.
So I would advise that if you're not having sex, keep it that way. Be celibate until you find a man that you think is worthy.
Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. No.
You know what I'm saying? So
like I said, I don't really give too many men, like, the time of day in that aspect. Cool conversations and everything like that. But like I said, my interest level on getting to know him more than I want right now is none until I improve on things I need to. And right now I'm struggling with my health. That's my top priority is my health right now.
you said your health?
Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with your health?
I just have some mental health issues to where I just get sick and sometimes I have to go to the hospital. So.
Okay, so if you were dating a man and you told him that, you don't think he would be like a support system to you? Like he help you, you help him?
Maybe some would be. I don't know, but I haven't come across that man I, have that conversation with or, want to talk about the future with dealing with that.
So like your everyday struggle or your everyday thing, guys don't hit you up, guys don't ask you how you're doing, like trying to get to know you?
100% they do hit me up, but I'm very open. I tell people how I am and where I stand.
Tell you, man. She repels the dating. She repels getting a man. It's so crazy to me. But that's the way it goes. Bro, I told you, bro. They really don't see. I seen when I was coming to do my podcast, I seen a modern woman walking, a guy behind her, and she just looks like a fucking zombie, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm so glad I just do my thing and then keep moving. Like real shit.
I feel like, no.
I'm so glad, man. But yeah, Turan, what's going on, man? What is going on, man? Turan said her happiness matters more, right?
Dick, it's so little.
She's still on this
It might
shit?
as well just
Wow.
shrivel and die.
You're still on this shit?
Why are you talking shit to me right now?
Why do you sound like that?
Because this is how I sound. What the fuck?
Right. Are you going on dates with guys?
Yeah, all the time.
Are you having random sex with guys you don't respect?
All the fucking time.
I bet you do. Huh?
In my vagina. In my vagina.
Yeah, what color what color is that thing? Brown or pink?
It's pink.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Right, right. You have kids, man?
It's beautiful. I have a beautiful pussy.
Do you have children, man?
No, I don't.
See, women like you believe that because you're a woman, it's supposed to be a man's kryptonite. Ma'am, I see women that look better than you every single day.
And I don't care. I'm not asking you to pick them over me or me over them or whatever. Why are you here?
Why am I calling into your show and why am I here? Ma'am, is this a dating app?
This is streaming side.
Yeah, but overall, what does it say? Does it say dating? How did I get in here? Did I have to click streaming only or date? Which one did I click?
You click the streaming side.
Wow, that's a gaslighting. Wow. Guys, look, it's going to pop up again. Look. Wow.
Why are people so like
Real and honest and believes in morals, values, and principles, MVP style? Yeah. Oh, we know. We know.
Well, thank you, Chase. I do appreciate it.
We know.
I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something something.
Go crazy.
Don't mind if I do!
So, I'm not on here, so I'm like really quiet. You people scare the shit out of me when I fuck up. It's kind of funny.
Hey, I'm in boob world.
Okay, Chase.
Look where she got her hand.
Ooh, Texas. Like it? Well, thank you.
Hold on, where's it at?
My acne and all of it. Hello, Kay. How are you? Girl, my hair. Yeah, before. It's pissing me off. You know, I'll be real with you, they really don't. And that's okay.
Us, huh?
I
Bummer. He's never gonna get to hit that. I know. That's exactly what I wished for. Well.
But yeah, hopes and dreams.
She just ignores it, bro.
Like my new bathing suit. What you talking about, Kimberly? What you talking about, Willis?
With me. And
Bro, she just
I mean
ignores
it.
it.
For real, like I'm not even joking. I swear to God, I don't really have men that flirt.
Ma'am, you literally live in such a delusional lens. I thought you was cool. But I was wrong. I clicked the thing, she still won't let me in. Oh well. There's more women where that comes from. Let's go with her. Yo, it's so crazy. Wow, that's a whopper. Let's go. It's a whopper, my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I do blame a little bit of social media because a lot of it is the algorithms. The algorithms make people believe. The algorithms could make people believe anything.
What's up, Christian? Thank you.
What's going on, ma'am?
Ooh, hello, welcome.
What's going on? Where are you from?
I'm near Boston, Massachusetts. Where are you from?
Well, I'm in Canada. I'm not bald like Caillou.
That's good.
Yes. So, you know the TV show Blue's Clues?
Yeah.
You think it's a good show or bad show?
To be honest, I have like faint memories of it, and I would have to watch it because I think the last time I saw Blue's Clues, I was babysitting my brother. I might have been 12, 13 years old. I'm almost 36 now. So if I watched it as an adult, I would probably have a different outlook on it as well because, you know.
Okay, let me ask you this. Are you a strong, independent woman?
I try to be, yeah, I think I am. I mean, I know I'm strong.
You know, women that do. Right now we're gonna play virtual Jeopardy. So, do you think OnlyFans (OF) benefits women?
I think that OF, whoever chooses to use that platform, can use it to their advantage. Does it benefit them monetarily? I'm sure. I'm sure that's why they do it. Um, I don't know. I think you would have to ask people that go on OF and other things like that.
So, do you know what bullying is in school?
Yeah,
So, you would agree that primarily women use OnlyFans, correct?
I think so. I don't go on OnlyFans.
Well, what did you hear about OnlyFans?
Yeah, you hear about women going on there. I'm sure that's mostly women. I'm sure there's some men too, but what's the question here?
Okay, I gotta get more time because it's only like 30 seconds. I'll come back. I'll come back. Hold on.
Gemini, welcome. Hey Q, welcome back.
So you would agree that okay, it's women that are on there, right? So if those women have children, and then they're putting their bodies on the internet, and if their children see that, other children could bully them. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Yeah, I mean that's plausible for sure. I mean, I would hope that I don't know what you say about children. I guess anybody under the age of 18. It's just I think everything you do in life, whether it's OnlyFans, whether it's whatever you do in life, whether good or bad, it is going to have effects on the people around you, your children, your family, your friends, your parents, your siblings. So, I mean, like I said, I don't go on OnlyFans to even to look. I don't go on there myself to make money, and I don't go on there to look. So, does it benefit people? Like I said, probably money wise. Could children be bullied for that? And even could you get bullied as a young adult for that? You know, yes, you could. Is that going to affect you? Yes. Is it going to embarrass you? Yes.
So then that means women that are out there, they're running the risk of doing OnlyFans and embarrassing their child by the child potentially seeing their bodies on the internet. Yes.
Okay.
Now, do you want to? Now, let me ask you: do you want a man? Are you dating right now?
No, not really.
Why don't you want to date? Why don't you want a man?
Well, you didn't let me say whether I wanted a man or not. You don't know if I'm attracted to men or women, both. You don't know me because we haven't really met yet. I'm bisexual. I date men and women. And I have a lot to focus on myself right now. It has nothing to do with, you know, wanting to be in a relationship, having a problem meeting people, trying to be hyper independent as a woman. It has nothing to do with it, but with is my mental health, and that you came into my stream real strong. So I'm gonna come back at you with peace and love and let you know what I do here is I share about myself to help other people, and I've survived a life that many don't. So what I'm doing is healing myself, taking care of myself, loving myself, learning how to do all that, and that's what I do in life. If somebody comes across my path and they're a dope vibe, let's see how far along the same path we go. We might stray, we might not. You don't really know what comes of life and people until you meet and see what people's agendas are, what their intentions are, what their morality
So ma'am, you're pretty much virtual signaling. You really are
Say
virtual.
it again?
I said you're pretty much virtual signaling. Right now you're doing that. You're rambling on.
Okay, this is my live stream. I wanted to share a little bit about myself to you. If
Yeah,
you
that that
want to call
that
it
that that's fine. You can share some stuff with me. I'm listening, but I'm saying you were rambling on, ma'am. Like, I want to know, like, do you have children? Like, I have questions. So, do you have children?
No,
Your last relationship, who ended the relationship?
I did.
What's the reason why?
Because I'm still healing myself to a point that when I'm in a relationship with somebody else, I unintentionally hurt them.
When you're in a relationship with someone else, you unintentionally hurt them. Meaning what? You cheat?
No, I'm a hurt person that's dealing with and healing through a life that most don't survive.
Meaning what?
I've had a lot of things to keep myself in protection mode. I have mental health struggles.
So, did you do that before you had sex with the man or after?
None of your fucking business.
Thank you. It's always after, right?
You
It's
know,
always
he's
after.
come in here a couple of times. I've kicked him before.
Doesn't matter.
A chance to be in the box and see.
Ma'am, you're a fucking bozo, and I'm so glad I don't deal with a woman like that. I couldn't do it. Well, he came in here a couple times, and I kicked him. Ma'am, you can't kick me out of nothing. Everywhere I go, people want me there longer and more. So you don't have no control. That's your shit, not mine. Not mine. What are you talking about, bozo? That's what you focus on? Well, I'm glad the men don't get the men when your face come across on a dating app, they're gonna say, no, I'm not gonna swipe on her. She's not serious. It's like, what are you talking about, man? You just ramble on about nothing. Do the virtual signaling thing. No, because you do what other women tell you to do. See, us as men, we don't do that. We think for ourselves. But they go along with the program because they're afraid if they don't go along with the program of what other modern women are doing, they're gonna be like exiled from society. That's what they believe, you know. They don't belong.
So, I don't really do to the male. JB, what's up?
Man, her voice is deep, man. Primo would say that's the DNA. You know, so hey, you want to be a hoe, go be a hoe. We treat you as such.
Greetings to society. Thank you for the favor. What's up, certified?
What's going on? Why you got your ass in the photos like that?
Why is that your business?
So, seeing something with my eyes is not my business?
Okay, so
wow.
Why do I got my listen? That is my ass and that is my business. Did you feel that was your business?
Well, ma'am, I'm not trying to be funny, but it looked like it stank.
I think you are trying to be funny.
It looked like it stank. It looks. Hold on, let me mute her. Guys, it looks like it stinks. And see, that's the thing. Modern women like this, they really come to realize that they don't want men to actually point out what they see with their eyes. That's why they avoid men. That's what I've realized. Like, look at that. I mean, it's fat. I mean, it's a fat thing, but that's not a wife. What wife has their ass on the internet like this? Oh, wait, she's not a wife. She's strong and independent. I forgot. I totally forgot. Look at the photos. Yeah, man, you can do whatever you want. You can block me. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Like, I don't give a fuck. Because guess what? I'm prepared for one of you little betas to come try to do something. But we know that's not going to happen. Hasn't happened yet. But let's keep going. Like, what? You don't want a man to tell you about yourself? Because you think you're a god? You're not. Far from a god.
On self-improvement.
Right? Far from a god. How is that godly? Women that are wives are godly. Women that are not wives are just toys. Playthings. Toys and playthings. I'm just trying to see if I can get a... It'll be better if I can find a one-on-one. Like, she got her chest out. Weaponizing bodies and a woman's beauty against people. What kind of shit is that? And then I was thinking about this thing. Hold on. Like she's not even paying attention. I'll favorite her though. I was thinking about this thing. Like, okay, us as men, we're born. We're born with what we look like. We can't. We can't change the way we look. They'll change the way they look. They'll go get surgeries. See how that works? They'll go get the BBLs. They'll go, do all that kind of shit. I don't really see guys that use filters. Look, she's not even accepting. You know what I'm saying? So I got to do a reaction video in a second. Just admit that you can't get a man. I mean, I think some of them have realized that. Yeah, I think some of these modern women have realized that. They realize that they can't get a man.
Rosa, appreciate your love.
I can prove it to you right now.
So I either kill.
Hold on, let me show you. Now take a look at this. This was a reaction video, and let's see. I want people to understand what's going on. Where is it? Okay, hold on. Let me show you. This was I seen this today okay, here it is right here. Look, guys, this is okay. So when they do try to date, this is the reaction they get. Look, she's fed up. Woman goes on an instant date, and it goes wrong. Now listen to this. This is 8 minutes. Listen to this. I gotta put this on my tongue. They can't get a man. It's never been this complicated growing up, man. Meeting women, not for me.
Adobe Premiere is our go-to for all of our videos.
Bro, it's never been complicated. It's only been this complicated because of the rise of social media and people being manipulated through social media, especially these new generation women and stuff like that, right? Not all, but some. Now listen to this. Listen to how she would do.
I consulted 3 whole people on this, and they all said that I was right leaving.
And you're talking to the people. Us on Facebook, we do this.
I was supposed to go on a Starbucks date. This is what I was getting. I don't drink coffee. Anyway, we met on the apps, and I'm back on the apps.
Okay, so let me code you. Let me break down, give you my commentary. It's going to be very simple to break down. Okay? So let's go through it, okay? Here we go.
Please tell me if I'm wrong, but I consulted 3 whole people on this, and they all told me that I was right for leaving.
And you're talking to the right people. Us on Facebook, we do this.
I was supposed to go on a Starbucks date. This is what I was getting. I don't drink coffee. Anyway.
Okay. She's supposed to go on a Starbucks date. Right? She's supposed to go on a Starbucks date. You know what I mean? So she's supposed to go on a Starbucks date. Cool. Okay, she met a guy on a dating app. Okay.
Back on the apps, unfortunate.
Remember, she meets this guy, choosing him only based on appearance, not character. Remember when I said that? They pick a guy based on what the guy looks like, not the content of somebody's character and their personality, right? Cool. Now let's see the results of this.
And this guy
That was the first thing she said. Oh, he's very attractive. Right? That's the first thing she said. Oh, he's very attractive. Okay, cool.
he says he likes to do so since it's Bumble, I messaged him first. So I was like, what is an instant date? And he goes, let's meet tomorrow. This was Tuesday. I was working, so we were gonna meet today. I get there like 10 minutes early. I'm chilling in my car.
Okay, she gets there at the date at the Starbucks 10 minutes early.
And I see what I think him pull.
Well, ma'am, you said he was like good looking, so if that guy caught your eye, you should be able to point him out when he walks by, right?
Walked like across from me.
Okay, he walked. So the guy that she picked, that she messaged first on Bumble, walked right past her.
And he doesn't move. So I go to Bumble and
She goes back on the app.
he messaged me and he's like, are you here?
The guy messaged her on the app again, on Bumble.
Like, yeah, I'm chilling in my car, and I wave through my windshield at him. He's looking at me, and I wave, and he doesn't wave back.
Okay, so he messaged you, are you here? She says, yes, I'm here. She waves back. She waves to him. He doesn't wave back. Okay. Oops.
He gets out of his car,
Okay.
starts walking towards the Starbucks, like past my car. He has to pass my car to get to the door. And so I'm getting out of my car because he didn't stop at my car or anything. And so I'm getting out to go say, like, hello and stuff. And he, like, closed the door in my face.
Now, I don't know about y'all, but, like, for some women or even just people, if the man just lets the door slam into your face and y'all about to be on, like, a date, and he literally sees you, like, at that point, most of y'all would have just turned around and went back to your car to fuck the date.
So then he's already sitting down, like, when I get inside Starbucks, right? And, like, I wave there also, like, while he's sitting down. And he just kind of...
So he sits. So he goes into Starbucks. He sits down. She goes into Starbucks, waves at him while he's sitting down. Right. This is dating has never been this complicated. It has never been this complicated. Myself growing up, never been complicated. Never.
Looks at me funny, and then I'm like, well, maybe this is the wrong person, right? So I go to the line, and I'm ordering my drink, and while I'm ordering my drink, I'm on Bumble, like, trying to see if this is the right person. So I'm looking at him, and I look at him, and it's him.
Imagine saying, okay, I'm picking you based on appearance, and then when it's in real life, face to face, she can't even recognize you?
So
Wow.
he doesn't come up over to me at all in the line either. And I'm waiting for my drink. He doesn't come over there while I'm waiting for my drink. And at that point, I've been in the Starbucks because they were busy for like 10 minutes. And with nothing. Silence. Like, I've tried to talk to you twice. You shut a door in my face. And then you didn't speak to me. You're already sitting down. Like, you didn't come up to me or anything. So I get my drink and I walk past him. I go to my car. I get in my car. Well, like, that was fucking rude. Like, you wasted my time. And he was like, well, you have a good day too. What?
You ladies don't seem to get it. Remember what I said that the other day? I said men are not chasing after you like previous. They said, well, what do you mean? I got men chasing after me like crazy. What, beta males? Men you don't respect? What kind of shit is that? So why didn't this work out? If you're picking based on appearance you're picking a person based off of a photo. Here's an example right now that it does not work. It does not work. You have to have conversation and you have to come in with good faith, have a conversation to understand somebody. They can't do it. They pick based on appearance and get no results. That's why they're chronically single. Thank you. So they have they have to resort to the strong, independent woman that doesn't need a man because they can't get a decent man. Clearly, this is an example.
I don't think I'm wrong for leaving. Let me know. Because I feel like I have, like, crazy high standards, but, like, that was, like, the bare minimum.
I have crazy high standards. Okay. So go get somebody that meets to your standard. When you attempt this, you lose. You lost.
And you failed, right?
It's crazy.
Okay, so you said you tried to talk to him twice. I'm assuming it's because you waved at him through your window. It's possible he didn't see you, I guess. And then you walked up to the door and tried to talk to him, but he closed the door in front of your face. Which, when you...
And by the way, modern women have said that they don't want a decent guy. Like, they don't want a good guy. They want bad guys. So this is why they didn't need the door, because women like that. There's a lot of women out there that like rude guys, disrespectful guys. They love that. They think it's attractive. So, ma'am, you're getting what you want.
Tell me that it's like as if he didn't see you at the door either. So you walk inside, you see him sitting down, you wave at him, he looks at you funny, which I'm not sure why he looks at you like that. He could have waved back. So you go order your drink. You were sitting there for 10 whole minutes and you got upset because he didn't walk up to you in any of that time period.
But you're going to talk on a dating app for what? 2-3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you still can't Get to what it is. No. It won't work. I don't care what anyone says. Show me the results that it will work.
I can't say that he's kind of whack for that. Like, you could have walked up to him.
That's what I'm saying. She could have been a woman and walked up to him and said, "Hey, what's going on?" He could have walked up to her, but I told you, men are not just going to go here and start chasing after women because it's toxic masculinity, it's catcalling, it's sexual harassment, it's on and on and on and on and on. So the only way you ladies talk through is through a phone. Y'all ladies only talk to men out in society through a cell phone. So I take it upon myself, and you need the people that are listening, the 300 and something subscribers that I got, they take it upon themselves to be actual human beings to human beings. That's why the number is the way it is, because those are people that actually understand and empathize with what I'm saying. You have to be the difference maker out here. You have to go out there and try to talk to people. If a modern woman can't put down the cell phone to talk to you a mono to a mono, then she ain't gonna be the one for you. Because at the end of the day, even if she does choose you based off of whatever it is on the cell phone, the social media attention validation will be more important than actually being there for you, appreciating you, understanding you. They can't put the phone down, bro. They really can't do it. See, I can put the phone down. When I'm streaming here, I'm not looking at a cell phone. Have you guys noticed that when they're on the dating app, they have the phone like this with the camera? No, I'm gonna talk to people. Like, these people are crazy, man, but it shows them. And this one have the highest level of mental health issues, the highest levels of depression, the highest levels of the suicide rate. They say suicide has increased by 4%.
I mean, it goes both ways. So in this case, you guys are kind of both being the wrong, because why the fuck didn't either one of you guys walk
Exactly.
up to each other?
They can't do it. Why can't this woman or that man walk up to each other and have a conversation? Hey, what's going on? Whatever. Be approachable. So you just go around and you ignore the signs of what your eyes are telling you. So if you don't talk to me, I don't talk to you. So cool. I will mirror exactly what it is. Me personally, if you're not respectful to me, I'm not respectful to you. If you're friendly, respectful, I'm cool with you. You know what I'm saying? But you think I'm going to go around kissing, not kissing someone, it's just, I'm not going to go around doing stuff for people that don't appreciate it. All right? No way I'm doing this.
Walking up to him, you go to the car and text him and say, thanks for the date. Like,
exactly, like you walk out, go to your car, text him and say, thanks for the date. Why don't you just say that to him right face to face? See, they can't deal with reality, bro. They can't do it. No, they can't do it.
It's a little petty, a little petty. But I will say, if your preference is confident men, a confident man would have walked up to you, shook your hand, gave you a hug, something. Came to his table, none of that.
Maybe he's seen something that he didn't like. Maybe she was just in her phone. Maybe she gave maybe, I don't know. Maybe, who knows? Who knows what it could have been? But if, hey, you want to live a single life through stress and doing everything by yourself to prove to the world that you're strong and independent, have at it, my guy. I'm not going to stop you.
So I'm really confused, because why the fuck did you go on the date? What was the point? What?
Wasting time, sir. The guy on TikTok. Wasting time. I tell everybody out there, your time is the most valuable thing that you have. Why the fuck would I don't waste my time, bro. I just don't.
What was the point of asking her to come out in the first place? Now, one idea that I had is that maybe he didn't speak to her because he felt catfish, which is still not even a good reason.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, the filters, look at that. That's not even what they look like. You know the crazy part about it is, like, you're judging people on what they look like, but you got to put on a bunch of stuff on your face to make yourself feel good about what you look like. Come on, man. This is ridiculous. I don't know, man. So that's what it is. We have a judging society. Whatever Martin Luther King Jr. said, judge someone based on the content of the character, not the color of their skin. That is out the window. We are now judging people on what they look like, their weight, their eye color, their hair color, all that kind of shit.
It's very superficial.
That's what I said.
Sometimes you'll see a person on their profile and they'll look like this, but
right. So these women, not all women, there's a high majority of women that are superficial. So if they're superficial, why can't they show us the supermodel man or the best looking man that they can get. They don't show us that because they can't get him. That's why they say they want to be strong. Well, that's why they say they're strong and independent, because they want that upper echelon guy. And if they can't get the upper echelon guy, then they won't deal with no guy, really.
But then you see him in person and they, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you look nothing like your photos. Look at that. So when I'm on the dating app and I'm talking to women, I think it's a joke. Because if you look like that, and I'm supposed to believe that, and then you look like this, like, let me put my face up here. This is what I look like. No filter. No makeup. Nothing. Nothing. But no, they put all this shit on their face, use a filter, right? Use a filter, and then tell everybody that they don't meet up to their standards? Are you serious? This is ridiculous, bro. This is ridiculous, bro. And by the way, there's more to it. Like, I know this video, like, look at that. She don't look nothing like her photos. Look at that. So basically, modern women, not all, but some, they saying, hey, deal with me like this. Don't deal with me like this. I can't be myself. Being myself is like this. No, man, it's ridiculous, bro.
To just don't exactly match. And like, you know, men, for some men, it's very important. But if that was the case, he could have made and just walked up to her and said, hey, I don't want to do the date. Thank you for
Nah, we're not doing that.
coming out. I'm gonna buy you a drink out of
Nah, we're not doing that.
courtesy, whatever.
No simping.
Could have been, you know what I'm saying? Other people were saying that in the comments, and she came back to response fat.
Okay, so this is her TikTok. Do I look like my photos? Of course I do. Okay, that's her TikTok. So we might have to do a reaction video tomorrow, and because I was looking for it earlier and I couldn't find it, but we'll do a reaction video tomorrow.
This is hell.
You goofy men in my comments saying I don't look like my pictures. What do you?
Okay, so she put the Bumble up, right? So take a look at this. Hold on.
Goofy men in my comment.
To you goofy men in my comments saying that I don't look like my photos. Right? 6 feet tall. My basic 6 feet tall. Sometimes, or working out, exercising sometimes. Socially, she drinks. She never smoked. She is a woman, and she's looking for a relationship.
Don't look like my picture.
Right? Her interest is art, stand-up, museums and galleries, cooking, and baking.
What are you talking?
Right? Swipe right if you like steak, cake, and naps.
And blonde braids, nose ring, thick.
Yeah, that's
a life.
Oh yeah.
Men. Yeah, I mean, she. Okay, man. You're a thick chick. Which there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a thick dude. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Right? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But I'm just saying, man. Like, Turan, do you remember when I said people lie on their profiles all the time? Remember when I said that? So now that you see somebody in real life, you can't even talk. You can't put the phone down to talk. She talked to him through Bumble again. Face to face. Face to face, she talked to the guy that she's supposed to meet through Bumble, when she could just put the phone down and talk like a woman to the man. That's why I always say, be a woman. But they can't do it, clearly. They can't do it.
That's not a catfish, bro. That was on point. So like the rest of you, I'm like, damn, then what's the problem? If you weren't catfish, what is it? And guys, I went to the comments and I learned something that's going to be new to all of us. That's what instant dating is. It's basically like they show up. If they don't like what you look like, they're just going to ignore you and leave.
Well, guess what, Mrs. Modern Women that do this kind of shit? I'm going to break some fucking news for you right now. I'm going to break some news for you right now. You're going to use the dating apps. So think about what they're doing now, Turan. They're going to use the dating apps. Pick a guy based on appearance, right? Pick a spot and a time and a place, okay? Go to this place, judge him on his appearance face to face, and if they don't like the way you look, hey, I'm just going to leave. I'm just going to bounce and leave. And I'm going to say this again, okay? If a woman picks you based only on appearance, not the content of your character, not what's inside your heart, not what's inside your mind, especially if you're knowledgeable, she's not picking you based on how you treat other people, well, guess what, sir? ladies and gentlemen. Eventually, she's gonna pick somebody else. When whoever walked by her, she gonna pick somebody else. And this is where the cheating and the oh, who said it you met? Who the fuck wants to deal with any of that? That's just anxiety and stress. I don't deal with none of it. I told you I will die alone before I date a below attitude average chick that's gonna dictate to me how things are gonna go. So anyway, that's what it is. So the instant dating shit, I'm gonna cover it on my channel, but it doesn't even work. It clearly doesn't work. Hey, I don't like the way you look, and it brings me back to what I was saying. God creates people. We create, through the process of, us procreating. It's nobody's fault the way they look. It's nobody's fault because of the way they look. So to look at somebody and say, well, hey, I'm above you. You're not above nothing. Well, I'm going to look at you and say, hey, I'm above you. How are you above me? And that's what they do. That's what they did on the dating app shit, right? Well, you're overweight. So, man, I put my arm out. I got muscle. So what's going on? But we'll go with what you said. Where's the guys that actually look better? Where are they? In your dating pool, show us the results. Stop talking and show us the results. But they can't do it. You know what I mean? So it's just whatever. They can't do it, bro. It's like, eh. So that's what it is. It's called instant dating. Don't deal with none of it. These young dudes out here, they're going to deal with it accordingly. They're going to deal with it.
What?
Yeah.
Is this what we're doing now, guys?
Yes. I'm not doing it.
Dating?
I'm not doing none of
This
it.
girl says, oh,
Do you remember what I said? I'm not doing none of it. I know it's running a little bit slow. I don't know why it's doing that. But I said I'm not dealing with none of that shit. Why? So I matched with a woman on Bumble. I matched with a woman wherever. I said, yeah, let's meet up. We go meet up. She's in her car, I'm in my car, or whatever, or I'm walking in the store. She looks at me and she says, you know what? I don't like the way, and then just leave and don't say nothing. Fuck that. Kick rocks. Go kick rocks. You think these methods are working? They don't. Will never.
That's instant dating? She said, yep, it happened to me before I got with my husband. And the dude looked at me and said, are you stupid? When I walked up to him, and he was like, this is an instant date. You didn't make the cut. Next, he got my drink in his face. You threw your drink at his face?
Yeah, kick rocks.
Bro, you didn't make the easy. Bro, what? Wow. Guys, tell me this ain't true. Is this what we're doing now? Is this common?
I'm not doing none of it.
And there is.
Did you know there's now something called instant dating?
No.
Where people show up for the dates. If they don't care for what they see, they put in no effort and simply bounce.
Well, good. How about this? We're gonna call it instant. No, we don't. I mean, they call it instant dating, but we can call it instant flating. Or sorry, instant flaking. Instant flaking. You're gonna show up, and I don't like the way you look. Hey, I'm gonna leave. Just leave now. Stay what you're doing now. I don't think no man should cower down to below average attitude chicks that sound like morons when you ask them a question. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Bump that shit, man. Let's keep going.
We are too. Guys, I don't use dating apps, so I didn't even know that this is what y'all was doing now, but like, I'm not gonna say you're wrong for doing this, because I do know some people be catfishing like a motherfucker, this person, and I can't be mad if your preference is you want the person to be like physically attractive to you, so I can't be mad at you for that. But it's like, damn, it's a little superficial. It's like sometimes you can find out like what they got in the inside might, and like make them look more beautiful to you. Like,
Judging someone based on the content of their character, not the color of their skin. But we're in Nazi Germany, bro. We're in Nazi Germany. I don't know why my system is slowed down. It's a little bit slow. I don't know why. When I play his video, anyway.
I get how that can be useful for some, but not for me. It's just as bad as King Sid smash or but in their face.
Yeah, I don't know why it's slowing down, but we're gonna continue. Or there was another thing that, oh yeah, there's a video. A woman, I think she's up in Toronto, right? She's letting her dog walk the streets, pooping on the grass, and she won't even pick up the dog shit off. Like, she won't even pick it up. And so when a guy says, "Yo, pick it up," she confronts him like a big woman. It's so crazy. Look, DoorDash driver confronts woman who lied about not getting her food. Think about it. This is the world. Look. These people are insane, man. They're insane. Brainiacs and maniacs.
Excuse me, is Chris still on the clock?
Who?
Chris K? Okay.
Do you know what office you're looking?
They're friggin'.
Here she is. Hello.
Look at her, Shirley.
So you didn't get the DoorDash order?
Look.
You didn't get the DoorDash order from earlier?
Yeah, man, you're a liar. You lie to get your way.
She even saw you with the food. I mean, you guys have cameras here. You said the order never arrived. What do you mean? So, why does it say that the customer says the order never arrived?
Another bozo.
Okay.
They couldn't make it for him.
And were you just trying to get free food and put my job on the line?
Of course. They don't care.
Okay, well, we're going to have to figure something out because it says that the customer says the order never arrived and I got a contract violation.
Gotcha.
I'm an independent contractor.
Yeah, it's with
Okay.
Gary,
So that puts my job at risk.
the physician's
So
assistant.
we're going to have to call DoorDash support off your phone.
Right? So you're liable getting food.
I had to be the Karen ass cause she spit
Right?
out.
Right? When you actually fuck around and find out on someone's B-day. What else we got? What's your credit score? Look at this.
This guy walked into the office when I was there, and now here he is parked out here. Right?
Karen, woman thinks the mailman was stalking her. Can't make it up.
Was there, and now here he is parked out here. Right? Stop stalking me. Right? Don't ever stalk me again.
Bro, these people, I told you, Turan, bro, they're insane. Right? They're insane. Woman attacks cameraman at the scene of an accident. That's old. I posted that as a community short. Never fussing a Jamaican student. Truck carrying trailer full of cars is hit by train in Florida. Bro, these people are insane. Look, woman who had been posting videos of feeding people who are struggling had her land assaulted by someone. Oh, it's crazy, bro. So, moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, is that modern women believe lies. They don't know, they don't care, and they believe lies. It's that simple. It's the algorithmic manipulation. So we know that, right? We know all the statistics. We all know all the stats. We know all that stuff. And anyone that's trying to kid themselves and think that that's not true, no, it is true. It's very true. You know what I'm saying?
He was fucking it up. Don't do it again. Did you hurt yourself?
I was teaching somebody how to dance at the bar because he didn't know how to dance.
Just right now?
Let me feel them! Stop! Come on, Dad! No means no! I remember waking up.
Oh, believe me, I was doing more than that.
Yeah, 'cause you don't even laugh at his jokes. What's going on, man?
Oh my gosh. Hey,
What?
you.
What's going on, ma'am? So the last guy you talked to, are you going on dates with him, or like what are you doing?
That's my husband.
I know he looks like your husband.
Mm-hmm.
So then why is he where he's at and not with you?
He's traveling for work.
Right. So that's what you do. You come on dating apps to use men. That's why I'm gonna continue to talk against you moronic chicks. You moronic chicks that do that and look, see? Right? You moronic chicks. Your attitude is below average. You're not special, you're not godly, and you're not a wife. So enjoy the outcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the truth. Enjoy it. I'm gonna tell it to your face. Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell it right to you. You're not none of that. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't play those games. Never did, and never will. What's going on, ma'am?
Nothing.
What's going on? Are you in a garage somewhere? Are you smoking crack like Pookie from New Jack City? You are smoking crack?
Mm-hmm.
How does it feel? What's it like?
Go. Like crap.
How old are you?
23.
So you're a 23-year-old crackhead sitting on a beanbag?
Mm-hmm.
Can you get a man?
Huh?
Can you get a man?
I have a man.
So you have a man, but you're on a dating app talking to a man.
I'm on streaming website.
So you're on a dating app talking to men. Are you hooking up with the men that you talk to on dating apps? Are you hooking up with the men you talk to on dating apps? Huh?
Yeah.
Do you have any children?
No.
Do you want to be a wife?
Yeah.
So going about doing this right now, that's going to make you a wife.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, they live like this every day. This is the delusional lens. Algorithmic manipulation. Just going along to get along, going along with the program. Because that's what your daddy Biden says.
All right.
Enjoy your crack. Yeah. You know, very disingenuous. Hey, I'm just here for you to look at me. Yeah, it's just delusional. Ma'am, you definitely ain't perfect. You definitely ain't that. Hey, I gotta look at you on your looks. Fuck you and what you look like. Or, sorry. F you and your opinions on somebody's looks. Bump that shit.
I need a full photos. I just forgot about that.
I'm so tired. I need a sweater. I'm so tired. I need a sweater. I need a sweater. Need a sweater. I'm so exhausted. I need a sweater. I'm so tired. I need a sweater. I'm sitting here. I'm so tired. I need a sweater. What's going on, ma'am?
I'm just chilling out. What's up with you?
Nothing much. Do you need a sweater?
No.
When you get cold, do you get a sweater?
Oh yeah, he's a shitty person, I think. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah, but it's not that cold. To be honest, I don't even need this jacket on, but I just have it on. It just makes me more comfortable feeling.
It makes you.
Cold in the house.
It makes you what?
It made me feel comfortable because in the house it was cold.
Okay, so how old are you?
Anyway. Chase was. I'm 27. How old are you?
I'm 34. Are you a strong, independent woman?
Yeah.
How so?
What does that matter?
No, I'm just trying to understand your ideology. Your female ideology.
Ready for bed? Yeah, we gotta go to work in the morning too. I don't know where you're trying to get at the whole situation.
Why does she move the camera like that? Like I can't see her now. It makes no sense. But enjoy. And by the way, did you see how the other woman was like grabbing the phone and telling her what to say? Man, listen, other women program other women to think the way they do. It's pretty scary when you think about it. Like a man can't grab me and say, "Hey, certified, you have to say this." Like, no. What the fuck are you talking about? What's going on?
Not much. We're just chilling. What are you doing?
I'm just showing. Have you ever heard of the story of the three little pigs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you like that story?
I mean, it's a typical kid story. I don't hate it, but I don't like it either.
Right. Well, you got background noise. You got to cut the background noise, man.
I gotta cut the background noise.
Yeah, so I can hear you.
It's too loud.
Right. Look at that. That's what's on a dating app. Get the fuck out of here, man. You think a man of my caliber would run after you? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Your vagina does nothing for me. Does absolutely nothing for me. Absolutely nothing for me. You don't want to have kids, so what's the point? Fuck, man. Oh, they're crazy, man. What's going on, man?
What's going on?
Nothing much. I can't see you. Can you turn on the light so I can see you?
I'm in the car.
What?
There's not that much fun in here.
Okay, can you turn on the light so I can see you? Because I can't see you.
I'm in the car. The light's on. The light's not working. I gotta get a new light.
So how old are you?
What does my profile say?
Man, people lie on their profiles all the time.
Oh, well, I'm not lying. I don't lie.
Right. Do you have children?
Yes, I do.
How come you're not with their father?
Because I don't want to be.
That's not a good enough reason. Like, you don't want to work, so you just, nah, I don't want to go to work. That's how you look at things? Wow. Wow. That's cool. Good for you. Hey, I don't want to work today. I got bills, but I don't want to work. Man, your ideology is bozo-ness. It's absolute bozo-ness. You know, they think they're gods, man. It's so crazy. Hey, I can carry a man's seed, so I'm going to make a man bow down to this below average attitude. Not me. I won't do it. Fuck no. It's not even worth the time, man. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? It's not even worth the time, my guy. It's not even worth the time. Yeah, well, no, I left. When they start getting like that, I'm just leaving. There's no point. I'm not wasting my breath. This is just wasting time, really. Well, not really wasting time, but these chicks on this shit are not desirable in my eyes. They're not wives. You know what I mean? They operate like whores. Like, just keeping it real, they do. They operate like whores. Not all of them, some of them. And if you desire a whore, good for you. I don't desire. Like, look at that. But I think my system is flashing for some reason, so I'm gonna have to come back. Cause it was lagging when I was playing that video, so I gotta try to figure out what that issue is. Gotta figure out what the issue is so I can start streaming tomorrow, my guy.